Hey, crypto family. I'm Nemesis, Crypto Brothers. This one here, I kind of know a little bit about this one before reading this article. I haven't even read this article yet, but I did listen to the live interview between Tone Vase and Jimmy Song. Jimmy Song is one of the core developers of Bitcoin, where he was talking about this whole issue with the network vulnerability hack. And it really isn't a hack. So basically, if somebody gets one of the nodes and they give them a bad information, they can basically shut down that node. They can basically do that simultaneously to all the nodes that are around them. The big hack was that they would have to do that to 90 something percent or something like that. I forget what the percentage was. I was at work listening to this, so I was like kind of half listening. But he was talking that you can only affect so many of the nodes that you were in direct contact with. What he was talking is like the local nodes that are around you. So that could be like 20 or 50 nodes that is actually affecting you. So with that being said, that's not the whole network. Now, somebody was saying that I think it was people over at Bitcoin Cash were saying that a certain percentage and you can shut the whole network down. And that's a lot harder to do than that because you would have to go onto the network and globally do that. And where Jimmy Song was saying that you can't do it globally, you're only going to be able to do it locally. So unless you can orchestrate something worldwide, that's like conspiracy theory stuff, and you might as well put a tin hat on. But with that being said, let's jump into this from Cointelegraph by Helen Parts. Bitcoin Core has released an update following recent detection of a vulnerability in the software according to September 18th, press release by the Bitcoin Core project. According to the statement, Bitcoin Core 0.16.3 was released with a fix for the denial of service DOS vulnerability. So now it's just that each one of the nodes just need to make a small little update and they're good to go. The vulnerability could reportedly cause a crash of older versions of Bitcoin Core if they attempted to process a block transaction that tries to spend the same amount twice. According to the press release, such blocks can be only created by a miner since they are invalid. In order to create such block, a miner would have to require a burn block of at least 12.5 Bitcoin, worth about $80,000 at the time of press. Woo! The new update includes a feature that eliminates the potential crash by enabling the software to quietly reject invalid blocks created by miners. Emin Gun Steer, an associate professor of computer science at Cornell University, told Motherboard that the entire network could have been crashed for less than a lot of money. And let me start that over again. That told Motherboard that the entire network could have been crashed for less money than a lot of entities would pay for zero-a-day attacks on many systems. Steer said that there are many motivated people that could have taken this opportunity to bring the network down. But they're not going to. That would, if they've got any money in play, they don't want to ruin their own money in the whole process. That's like sitting there thinking that Bitmain's going to sit there and do something malicious to the network. They're not. They've got too much invested too. According to Casaba security co-founder Jason Gasselberg, the recent vulnerability found on Bitcoin Core software could take down the network. He explained that the network crash does not appear to target users' wallets, but rather affect the transaction in the sense that they cannot be completed. As the expert told tech media ZDNet, Cobra Bitcoin co-owner of Bitcoin.org, said the recent issue in Bitcoin Core was a very scary bug that could have affected a huge chunk of the Bitcoin network, but it didn't because good people caught it. Yep, that's what I got to say on that one. I mean, with that, I mean it's good to see that Bitcoin, their core developers are active, doing stuff. Anytime that me, you, or anybody else gets involved with anything, we're not perfect. We don't do anything right the first time, every time. Just like I don't try to give anybody advice. You know, I'm just some dude talking on the internet. But with Bitcoin being able to make the changes and implement them as quickly as they've detected them is a good thing. So with that being said, if you got anything else you'd like to add to it, drop a comment down below. With that, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and to subscribe. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.